Wow. I am so incredibly grateful that I'm here. And I'm sorry, heart rate's about 200. I've got tissues, and you know what? Everyone keeps asking me, am I going to sing? Is your speech going to make you cry? Hell no! We're here to celebrate. We are seriously here to celebrate this amazing, amazing company and this amazing gift that we have with Newcerity. If you don't feel that passion, you need to stick around here for a few more days. Seriously. All right, oh God, time started and I haven't started. All right, so my name is Amanda, but most people call me Mossy. I don't come from wealth, but I don't come from poverty either. I don't have a tragic story, but I've suffered anxiety and depression most of my adult life. I'm not a talented sports person. I try to surf, I try to ride motorbikes, and I can play hockey, but even then I'm not great at that. I sing in a band, but I'm not Pink. I am a mother of two. I'm an amazing wife. I'm a daughter. I'm sure that's what Ben would say. And I'm a friend. And I'm a leader to my team. I'm an ordinary person. My nana once told me that. And you know what? I know what she means. I am an ordinary person. But you know what? I'm achieving extraordinary things in this company for 3 reasons. I'm driven. I'm passionate. And I'm committed. And my team will know that. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and it is no secret, or there's an absolute reason why this business came my way. To the beautiful, amazing diamond, Tracy Cook. Thank you for introducing me to these products. So I'm going to tell you how I was introduced, because one of the things I want you to know is never ever forget how you were introduced to these products. Keep it simple. I was watching hockey one day and Tracy ran up to me. She had a photo on her phone and she said, Mossy, so she was excited. Mossy, have a look at this photo. This is such and such's daughter. I've got these skin products. Can you come around next Sunday and have a look at them? I'm like, okay. She said they could help my daughter for her acne. I literally turned to my best friend and said, hey, what are you doing next Sunday? We're going to have a look at some skin stuff. She said, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, mate. So yeah, sure, let's go. So we went to the presentation and Kylie Arundale did the presentation. It was simple, but she was passionate. Okay, there are 2 things that you need in this business. And I sat there, my best friend halfway through said, you need to get this for your pigmentation. I said, what? I said, you need to get this for your premature aging lines. So I was Miss Pigmentation and she was Miss Wrinkles. And you know what? We bought a builder pack, the biggest pack at the time, because we got products for ourselves and we got products for our children. So lo and behold, my business started. I did not want to do this as a business. I don't know whether I thought I was too cool. I didn't know whether I thought that network marketing, I don't know what this is, but I don't need it. I got a phone call from Kim a couple of hours after I enrolled, and I did say, what are you calling me for? Bitch. But you know what? I think it was fear. I didn't want anybody to think that I was interested in this opportunity. So thank you, Tracy Cook, for running up to me and being a crazy woman. I have forgiven you for that platinum photo that you chose. I'm sure I'm over it. Ever want to see a blonde-looking man singing? That was me. I love that photo, but it looked like crap. So you know what, team? Look out, because Tracy and I are just warming up. To the amazing Lonnie and David, thank you for having an incredible vision and building this team, this community around love, respect and partnership, because it absolutely flows right down. Hands up who's brand new in this business, who's been dragged along in the last month, day, hours. Can you feel the love, respect and partnership in this room? It flows right down, so thank you very much. To Melissa Chambers and the amazing corporate crew, you're amazing. And Lonnie and David, this company is all about duplication. So while Anoop is duplicating himself, can you please duplicate Melissa? To Team Wallace, you are absolute legends. I cannot thank you enough. I need to read this because I'll get it wrong. Thank you for building an incredible team based around fun, but with an absolute underlying tone of hard work and perseverance. We are so grateful for all your commitment and hard work and building this amazing, amazing community that we have called TFR. So remember that day when I didn't want to do this business and that girl called Kim phoned me? She is still in my phone as Kim Newcerity. So I'd like to thank her and Amy Skincerity because I didn't even know what the company or the products were. And they're still in there as Amy Skincerity. So to Amy Kenny and Kim Gillen, thank you so much. I can't even see Kim, there she is. If it wasn't for you two, I would not be here. This is a relationship business and those two very, very quickly built a relationship with me. I don't know why Kim called me back, but she did. And if it wasn't for you, Kim, I wouldn't be standing here as a diamond today. You never, ever gave up on me and absolutely had your belief in me to the end. But you know what? At the start, I tried to do this business on my own because I didn't want anybody to know that I was interested. So I actually did all the trainings through the back office, thank you Newcerity, the getting started levels. If you haven't done it, do yourself a favour and have a look. I also would secretly get on the Monday night training calls. Now I know that you knew that I was on them. But you know what? You can't do this on your own. And if I didn't do this on their own, so my tree, you know how everybody's tree goes like this? You build two legs, yeah? Mine goes like this. I technically have two left legs because I tried to do it on my own. Yeah. So to my Newcerity sisters, Sonny Evans, Paula Weeks and Jamie Spiller, I love you girls, and what they don't tell you at the start is you are going to meet people that are in and outside of your team. They're on your sidelines, your uplines, your downline, your round lines, your upside down line. Get to know them, okay, because they're what changes your life. To my incredible team of rock stars. Now, I'm not going to cry, just give me one of these. A beautiful, amazing team. I'm constantly blown away at the people I get to meet and the places I get to go. It is absolutely impossible for me to be standing here as a diamond without each and every one of you. But look out, team, because I'm not finished. And I will not be finished until each and every one of you achieve every single goal you want in and out of Newcerity. One of my biggest struggles in this business has been making sure that I do enough for my team, because I stress all the time that I hope I'm doing enough and I hope I'm doing the right things to help each of you. Let me tell you, I'm learning. I'm absolutely learning, but together we've got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before Newcerity, I was working 2 jobs. An emergency nurse and also as a clinical nurse manager. 2 jobs. But I was restless. I was really restless. And what a lot of you don't know is that my anxiety and depression was absolutely getting the better of me. Yeah, I sing in a band, but you know what? We all have our issues, and that's one of mine. So what happened one day was I walked out of my nurse manager role and walked into the emergency department and said to one of my colleagues at triage, I'm not well. I spent that night in hospital because my blood pressure was through the roof and my anxiety absolutely had the better of me. And for those poor people that were in Ballina a couple of weeks ago, you have seen me at my best. I absolutely hated the person that I was, and I can't look at her, but my daughter is my absolute rock. And when people would say to me, she's incredible, she's so much like you, I would almost physically be ill because I did not want that girl to be anything like her mother. But you know what? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. The personal development that you get in Newcerity is something I didn't expect. And to quote the beautiful, amazing Jess Koronick, Newcerity is personal development with a compensation plan. So on the 9th of May, I sent my husband a message, a text message. I want to quit my job. He promptly phoned me. I had spent a night in hospital not that long before, but you know, everything happens for a reason. And if I didn't hit rock bottom that night, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have made that change. Anyway, Ben supported me. He said, well, we're not getting anywhere doing what we're doing, so why not? I was ranked and paid at gold. I went from a nurse manager income to paid at gold. So I don't necessarily recommend that you quit your job at gold, but what I absolutely recommend, it's okay, isn't it, babe? We've got this now, is that you make a decision to be all in. You can do this business part-time, but be 100% committed. Because when you take this business seriously, people start taking you seriously and your business will start to grow. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to keep going. Kylie Arundel, you're falling asleep. Next, I'd like to thank my parents for showing me that it's okay to take a chance and just do what you want. Okay? Dad more so than mum. My dad made a decision one day to up and move. We were living in Grafton. My mum was doing her chosen career of nursing. She is an incredible nurse, my mum. And Dad had a secure job, but they risked it all to buy a service station in a town of 1,500 people. I think it has less now. We lived in a caravan out the back of that business. But you know what my dad will tell you? It's the best thing they ever did, and it's what made them move ahead. Then fast forward, I was about 12 years old. So Dad was a mechanic. He walked in one day and he said to Mum, I've just volunteered for the rescue helicopter. You know, it was something he wanted to do and he did it. And he was the first paid crewman at Lismore. And I was so proud of him for taking a chance and showing me that it's okay to do the same. If you don't jump, you'll never grow your wings. And like Jim Rohn says, we must suffer the pain of two things, the pain of regret or the pain of discipline. Now, Mum was an incredible nurse, and I know she was extremely proud of me with my nursing achievements. So when I quit nursing and decided to join Newcerity, I always felt like I'd let Mum down. When I was in the valleys, and let's be honest, there's a lot of valleys, I felt like I could never reach out to Mum because I felt like I'd let her down, and I felt like all she would say to me is, well, go back to nursing, Amanda, but I didn't want to. I probably didn't give Mum enough credit because the day before I went diamond, I was in that valley. I was parked in some side street in Tamworth, bawling my eyes out. I can't do this, Mum. What have I done? What have I done? I can't do this. Oh my gosh. You know what she said to me? You can do this, Amanda. You can do this. You are always going to be successful and you are so much happier doing this than nursing. So sorry, Mum, I never gave you enough credit. I nearly finished. This is important though, and this is actually the whole thing about my speech is this next bit. Belief is everything in this business. Belief is everything in this business. So what is your belief? And I remember Nathan asked us this at Gold Coast when I wasn't doing the business. What's your belief in Newcerity? What is your belief in these products? What is your belief in this company? And what is your belief in network marketing? If it is not 10 out of 10 in every area, that's okay, but that's where you need to work on. Get to events, big and small, because that is where you hear the stories. That is where you cement your belief in this company. Because let me tell you, this is the best thing ever. This business is not easy, but it is simple. It's hard work, but it's simple. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly use an analogy because I know we all loved Amy's analogy yesterday, the spinning plates. Hands up here if you've ever tried to pull a car with rope. No, I'm just I didn't do that. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to get that car moving. You pull and you pull, but what happens once you get it moving? It starts to move. And what generally happens is those people who have been sitting there watching you try to get it moving and laughing at you going, you idiot, you're trying to pull a car. Once you get it moving, they come and join you. So that's what momentum is. You want to get that car moving, stay consistent. Do not stop moving that car. Do not stop pulling it because it gets hard. You've got to stop and you've got to pull it again, okay? So what do we got to do? We've got to keep pulling that car. Lastly, to my whys. Now, I thought having a why and having a vision and setting goals was the biggest heap of crap when I started. I'm going to be honest, I did. I now see the importance of it. But my whys are sitting right in front of me. My beautiful husband and my amazing children. My why is simple. It's to inspire my children and retire my husband. This hasn't been easy, but babe, we've got this. So to end, I'm an ordinary person, but I am achieving extraordinary things. Believe you can do it. Believe you can have this. But the biggest thing is, believe you deserve it. Thank you.